Bad heavens, is it time for Creepy Cheapies again? Well, it must be, because you're here with me in the library of Horror Hotel. Thanks for coming. Always good to see you here in the room where we really know how to get our money's worth out of a single candle, don't we? Time once again to take a look at one of the best quality, reasonably priced masks of the day. And tonight, this afternoon, I recommend, for your scaring pleasure, this monstrosity. This is Victor Crowley from the movie Hatchet. The movie Hatchet came out in 2007. It's one of the world's least original horror movies. It's pretty much a Friday the 13th copy, but it does have better acting and better dialogue than a lot of those movies. And in its favor, I think, is the fact that one of the things it borrowed from Friday the 13th is the guy who played Jason, Kane Hodder, who played this character, Victor Crowley. And again, Hatchet, the first movie, is the one on which this mask was based. There have been several sequels since then. You know, Hatchet 2, Hatchet 3, Hatchet 4, The Quest for Peace, Hatchet 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Hatchet 6, The Freaks, Hatchet in Space, Hatchet Goes to Hell, Hatchet Turns on the Radio, you know, lots of movies. But anyway, sculpted by one of the unquestionably most talented and consistently impressive mask sculptors today, Justin Mabry. This likeness of Victor Crowley from the first Hatchet is available from Trick or Treat Studios. It sells for around 60 bucks. And I think well worth it because, for one thing, it's such a great likeness. It looks just like what was in the movie. And now that's the first movie, once again, from 2007. He wants me to point that out to you guys. The makeup changes a little in some of the other Hatchet movies because he suffers additional damage. And if you think he looks bad in this one, he looks even worse when he's sort of burned up and stuff. Now, the hair application isn't especially beautiful, but it's generous enough, and it's put on there in the right ways, the right places, enough to get the job done, get the point across. And the paint job is fantastic for something in this price range. If you take a look at the creepy eyes that he has there, the dead one, and the sort of pale, sickly-looking blue one, both look pretty realistic. The big Hatchet gash down his face is kind of shiny, kind of glossy and wet looking, as are his teeth and lips and gums. Overall, pretty great, pretty scary mask, I think, for 60 bucks. And one thing I should have pointed out 5 seconds ago in the close-up is that it has the Hatchet tag on there. Obviously, you'll want to take that off if you're going to wear it at the haunted house next Halloween, because you probably don't want to be, you know, jumping around chasing people with your officially licensed collection Hatchet tag dangling off there. But anyway, a great mask, very scary, very nice quality. Show you the back here. There is a slit up the back. You get a pretty decent length of back bib and front bib with this guy, and I just think it's very impressive and very scary and ugly, and the detailing with the skin texture and all, very, very believable, very convincing. And a nice scary ugly one from the 2015 lineup from the folks at Trick or Treat Studios, who had Justin Mabry sculpt this for them. And I do believe you can get it on the Trick or Treat Studios website, or you can probably find it online at any number of you know, costume sites and mask dealers and such. But big thumbs up for this one. One of the better 2015 masks, I think. The very scary, very creepy, very ugly Victor Crowley, courtesy of Justin Mabry and Trick or Treat and Kane Hodder. What more do I need to say about Victor? Go out and buy one and add it to your collection of mad slashers.